Our sun signs tell a lot about our personality, our characteristics, our likes and even dislikes. Some of these traits are the first thing that people around us notice. The moon usually represents the subconscious side of your nature. It is that part of your inner being that is not usually shared with others or just shared with people who you trust the most. A Scorpio Sun and Aries Moon personality is direct, strong, confident and honest. Such people never hesitate when it comes to expressing their feelings or even opinions, no matter even if their words or ideas may sometimes offend people. It is very difficult to beat people with Scorpio Sun and Aries Moon, as they have an energy that no other sign can actually exhibit. They are always on to something and are very good in taking care of any sort of business efficiently. Sometimes impatient and also impulsive, others around them find them to be a bit aggressive in their affirmations and behavior. One of the most fortunate thing about these people is that because of influence of Scorpio, they can very easily manage or control their aggressive reactions. Personality traits. Kind and warm, but Scorpio Sun Aries Moon people can sometimes become careless, especially when they are busy or too engrossed in something. Self-centeredness is one of their characteristics. But to call them selfish is wrong. They believe in hard work and will tolerate people who are not ambitious or determined. Scorpions are anyways goal-oriented and strong-willed, but as a Scorpio Sun Aries Moon personality, when it comes to what they want, these people become very direct and rational. The moon in Aries makes them expressive and courageous. They have that never-give-up attitude and are extremely good in getting back on track after a setback. They feel satisfied and happy when they have defeated a strong opponent, not only in intellectual space but even in physical competitions. These people are very stubborn and cannot give up on anything. Because of their hard-working nature, they can focus on doing everything almost right. Their romantic lives are very turbulent and to many will sound like a romantic comedy. They want and aim to be a meaningful part of the society, and such an individual adores everything around him or her. Since they cannot rest, it is very difficult for them to settle with someone at the later stages of their lives. Being pragmatic, they are more interested in being practical and not that much romantic or even spiritual. Scorpio Sun Aries Moon personalities are powerhouse of energy, which at times can be very dangerous for their opponents. One of their qualities is that they can very intuitively sense what other people are feeling and thinking about. This ability helps them to discover other people's intentions and to judge if they are being honest with them or not. Such a personality will always love to test his or her boundary of endurance and involve himself or herself in sports, triathlons, marathons, etc. When a Scorpio Sun Aries Moon personality is angry, the entire wood will come to know about it. It is good if such a personality never rushes to make any decisions, especially when they are upset. Loyalty and sincerity are very important characteristics for them, because of which it is impossible for anyone to fool them. If you hurt them, then be sure to face their anger. Aries Moon are to a great extent very passionate and express themselves with great fervor and eloquence. Any administrative task of something that requires loads of undivided attention or focus is something these people are very good at. Although it is a good characteristic that they are ambitious and very determined, but because of this they tend to miss on various other things in their lives. Good traits. Good looking, very attractive, reliable, honest, leaders, mind readers, athletic build, passionate, healing powers, enduring, energetic, confident, etc. Bad traits. Self-centered, unfaithful, impose their thoughts and opinions on others, egocentric, promiscuous, etc. The Scorpio Sun Aries Moon man. A Scorpio Sun Aries Moon man will always care for one person, that is he, himself, as both of these signs compel him to be intense and competitive with a bad temper. No matter who is he with, the only thing that will matter is his own goals and dreams. This is one of the reasons why such a personality is considered to be small-minded. His aggressive behavior is also responsible for others doing things the way he wants. He might offend people around him and hence would have less of friends. Even as a father he will be cold and distant. Only if other planets with him are in Sagittarius, he will be a bit fun to be around and will love to interact with people. He will be very stubborn about everything and would want his lady to do what he wants, be where he wants and live the way he wants her to live. The Scorpio Sun Aries Moon woman. One of the most conquering type personality is the Scorpio Sun Aries Moon women. They are pretentious, superficial and adventurous. She will be strong and will never mind chaos, no matter if she is living in it or she herself has created it. She is a very passionate individual, no matter if it's her love life or even her ideas. Anything new is sure to tick her. If she is a manager of any company, she will definitely lead by solving one issue after another. She will not have many friends but will have a long list of ex-boyfriends. If she is an intelligent one from the flock, then she will definitely not settle down or get married until she has achieved her dreams or her professional goals. Although she is a positive person, it is difficult for her to forget or even forgive, and very similar to her male counterpart, even she would expect her partner to do some things for her. She will not demand for companionship, but yes, she would love to have someone who would help her with her career or household chores. Such personality is not at all fragile or sensitive type, but as a mother she will be very protective. Love and marriage. In terms of romance, Scorpio Sun Aries Moon individuals are very spiritual and passionate. They also possess a strong sex drive and love to experiment with loads of new techniques in bed. But call them romantics will not be entirely true. Scorpio Suns on the other hand would love to stay single, they would not even mind staying single for their entire life. Such individuals, when fall in love, they do so with utter devotion and expect the same from their partners. It's difficult for them to settle for everyday conversation with their partners. What they are interested in is the deepest or darkest of their partner's desires. Whereas Aries Moon are very passionate individuals. They want someone in their lives who not only makes them feel secure but at the same time is mature enough to understand their need for personal freedom. It's not that they don't want a domestic life, it's just that they won't be around as much. As spouses, Scorpio Sun Aries Moon people are very dependable and organized. Although they are good parents, they can sometimes be overly demanding, especially towards their children. Best match. Because of their openness, these people are not afraid when it comes to making the first move, but the only thing is that they take their own time before committing to anything with their partners. Partners who are passive and are not so much opinionated are best for Scorpio Sun Aries Moon individuals, as less passive partners can easily comply with their bossy or domineering nature. The best match for a Scorpio Sun Aries Moon is another fire or water sign, but things can also be good with an earth or air sign. Hence, a Piscean with many similar traits such as romantic, passionate, sensual and have tender emotions will be a perfect match for any Scorpio Sun Aries Moon personality. Their companions should be individuals who are ready to accept that their lover will never hesitate in conveying his/her feelings or opinions. As you can see, a Scorpio Sun Aries Moon can be a very chaotic personality, which is only because of the presence of these two fiery signs being together. The power of both these signs together like this can push such individuals to certain extreme points, which may sometimes even lead to self-destruction. The Scorpio Sun Aries Moon represents unity of various senses and impulses, but they have a very good willpower. The overall astrological connection of their lives is a combination of extremely active, penetrating or delusional sexuality that creates passionate but impulsive individuals, who to quite an extent lack patience or indulgence.